Hello and welcome to the picture time. You have seen all the recaps, so you've already seen these pictures in different ways, but you haven't seen them the way we always do. So this is just going to be a really short look back at all of the family pictures from the beginning to the end and what our thumbnail is going to look like in the 1400s. So we started with Edmund and Grace. Then they had some children, and by 1310, this was our heir, or this ended up being our heir. This is Hugh. In 1320, this is Hugh, who does not have any children yet. Here is Edmund and Grace. In 1330, here is Hugh with his two children, John and Michael. John becomes our next heir. 1340, we still have Hugh. That's why so many of you love Hugh. He's been around for almost half of the decade. Here is his son John, who is the next heir, still doesn't have any children. 1350, this tiny baby is our heir. This is Kellen. John died in the plague, so Isla still has baby Kellen right here. 1360, here is Kellen. He is a child, and he is the heir. 1370, this was before I learned how to squish everybody up, so they're all still spread out. But this is Kellen holding his baby, Sebastian, who becomes the next heir. 1380, here is Sebastian. Our Kellen is already dead, but here's Sebastian, who will be the next heir. 1390, Sebastian is all the way down here, but he has 3 children in this picture. This little baby boy was going to be the next heir. That is Sebastian. However, he did not make it to 1400. This is a new kind of picture I tried to do in 1390 to show everybody where everybody was. The problem that I found is that getting these little infants in on the second row and the third row, it became quite a bit of a problem. So you'll see what I did in the 1400s, because I still overall like this setup and I like this just looking at it as a picture. I think it's cute. This is the one that we used of everybody, and that ended up being our thumbnail picture for 1390. And this was our recap, what we looked like in 1380 and what we look like in 1390. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now in 1400. These are only our teens and older. And honestly, we only have one teenager right here. Everybody else is a young adult, or they've gone ahead and gotten married. So they're technically a teenager, but since they've gotten married, they became a young adult. So this is everybody, teen and up. And these are all the children. Y'all look at all of these toddlers and infants that we have. I love seeing them like this. This is our whole entire family. And right here in the middle is our next heir, baby Harris. At least we hope he is. So let's start here. Our red family has nothing but adults and teenagers in it. They have not started having children. Ivan just got married. He actually did have a child who passed away. So they have not had any living children yet, but they're about to. The red family is definitely going to grow in the 1400s. Our yellow family all lives, the red family all lives in France. Our yellow family all lives in England except for Porter Goodwin, who is in the military. So he is gone and not around. This guy right here is Horace Goodwin, and he is going to be moving to Japan. He doesn't know that. He just knows he's going to be adventuring. We just know he's going to end up in Japan. So our yellow family is going to expand that direction. Everybody else lives in England. This is our blue family, and they all live in England. They were about to die out. We were down to just 2 people, 3 kids, and now we have 4 children, and they are still having babies. So that's nice. This is our purple family, and right now they are the most spread out, and that's because of the twins when they left. But this group down here lives in England. This up here is our Romanian family. This is Elijah and his wife and his sister and their baby. This is our Scottish family right here. This is Giovanni and his wife Piper, and they have 4 children who have lived so far. And then this is our Irish family. We have these 2 who just got married and will be having a baby soon. And then we still have Hugh and Larkin who are going to be getting married in Ireland. So that is how the purple family is all spread out. That brings us to our final family. This is it. Our Sebastian died. All of their children have been dying. We are down to just our little heir Harris and Ida. And that's it with their mom Alice. And this is what our 1400 thumbnail is going to look like. I've tried to still keep the people who don't live in England kind of over in this section. And then all of the people who live in England are kind of spread out through the rest of the place with our main house right in the middle. So that is it. I told you, just a quick, short little look. We can still go back to my favorite picture, which is this one. It just shows like what's happening in our family and how everybody is growing. I see every color in our family except red, but they're working on that. And so I just know that they're going to keep going, and I don't have to be worried that our family's going to die out. For sure, I don't. So that is going to do it. That does it for this video. That does it for this whole week of our 100-year celebration. I will be back next week to kick off 1400 and 1401 will be next week. And so I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.